been asking me, to be the best in the world. Why, Eddie, why? I'm better than you.
My eyes are red. I was in the back smoking a joint with Van Damme.
You know it.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's your boy Stevie Jobber,
And it's your boy Dangerous Duke.
and welcome back to the Dangerous Jobbers podcast, putting wrestling over one podcast at a time.
Yes, sir.
It's a good day to be back. It's a good day to go to work, man.
Let's go to work.
Dude, tell the people what we're doing.
Yes, sir. So, back by popular demand, we had so much fun the last time we did this. It was a huge hit, made us think a little bit, kept us on our toes. So we figured, why not? Let's just run it back. Let's do it again, and let's see what kind of madness we can stir up. Because this episode, as you can see, is the Fantasy Factions episode.
Let's
We're gonna take some active people. We're gonna take some legends. We're gonna take some people from here, there, everywhere. Bring them together and create the ultimate teams and the ultimate fantasy factions. So, with that being said, before we dive into this, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, you won't know. But that's why we're here, because we're gonna tell you. So if you guys aren't linked up with us on any of our other platforms, make sure you do that. Make sure you find us on YouTube. Make sure you find us Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to music, anywhere you can stream, you can find us. You can find us on TikTok, on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, DangerousJobbersWebsite.com. You could probably even find us on MySpace if you look hard enough.
Maybe.
But with that being said, I think it's about time we dive into these fantasy factions, see what the other ones created. I believe we both have a 2-person, a 3-person, a 4-person, a 5-person, and an honorable mention, which could be any number of people. So I think with the honorable mentions, we should just dive right in. So who's gonna go first on the honorable mentions? Will it be you or shall it be me?
No, let me start with this this odd pairing that I have.
Go ahead, dive right in. Let us know.
So I had a group of 3, but I also had a group of 6, and we decided to go with the group of 6 as the honorable mention.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be a bit of a weird group, but you gotta hear me out. This is fantasy factions. You have to trust that I put these people together for a reason. They all work in tandem. So the group name is Young and Reckless, or The Young and the Reckless. I was basically ripping off Drama from Fantasy Factory. Or if you watch Robin Big, he's the cousin Drama, the ain't shit cousin Drama. So this odd pairing is led by Darby Allin. He leads this group of, I want to say, oddball misfits, but are a cross between high flying and hardcore from a line of generations, but in peak youth. Okay. All that being said, Darby Allin is the leader. Cora Jade is the woman. You got to have a woman. It's a group of 6. If you don't have a woman in there, I don't know, you might be a little sexist. I mean, it's 6 spots. You couldn't fit one woman in there. So I had to pick Cora Jade. I didn't want to go with somebody easy. I wanted to go with somebody it fits the mold, but it gives them a spotlight that's not bigger than Darby. And Cora Jade is like a young, hungry, punk rock heel. Darby's a heel in this, by the way. Heel Darby. heel Cora Jade, a middle of the line Starboy Charlie.
Yeah.
Imagine Starboy Charlie a little closer to Billy Kidman
Mm-hmm.
in aesthetic from like the Flock Billy Kidman.
Okay.
So like we keep everything about the attire. I want the boots, I want the the white meat overalls and everything else. But just make the hair like depressing.
Mm-hmm.
And this Starboy Charlie, Darby keeps him close, but he doesn't like to be out there in the action. Darby likes to hide in the shadows. He's a heel Darby. He doesn't want to be too involved. So he sends somebody he can trust to be hardcore, but to be a veteran, to look out for Starboy Charlie, that can relate to Starboy Charlie, that can ignite the fire in Starboy Charlie. That's that hardcore side of Starboy Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
That man is Stevie Richards.
Okay.
So we have Darby Allin. Stevie Richards is the wise man. Cora Jade as the woman on the side, or the first lady of the group. Starboy Charlie is the young up and comer. And of course, we needed that point a tag team. So I looked back, and it was really, really hard to find a tag team that kind of fit this mold that would work with all these characters at once. But I found somebody that fits in this angle where Cora Jade could kind of accompany each one of them to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Cora could go with Starboy Charlie and Stevie Richards. Cora could go with Darby Allin. Cora could go by herself if needed. But all of them kind of fit together in the way that they all connect to Cora Jade. So I was like, who could Cora Jade come down to the ring with as a tag team that works with heel Cora Jade? And I went back and I had to find a version of this group that really fit the mold. And I went with the Brood version of the Hardy Boys.
Okay.
So now put this together, guys, if you will. A heel Darby Allin,
Uh-huh.
flanked by the Brood Hardys, with a young depressing Starboy Charlie, with with hardcore jean short Stevie Richards being his mentor. And who else do we have there topping it off? Oh no, yeah. Just imagine them as a 6-person group just flocking down to the ring.
Getting
And
retribution vibes.
it, mad rep, but I
But
wanted
good
to
retribution. Good
good
retribution.
retribution. I want something closer to like sanity.
Okay.
Sanity, but like close sanity and the flock mix is what I'm going for. But I just feel like it'd be a crazy young, hardcore, high flying, don't give a shit,
Okay.
crazy group that could kind of at least take over like an Impact Wrestling.
Okay. I like it.
All right. All that being said, Duke, I took up too much time. What is your honorable mention?
No, you're good. You're good. I like it. So my honorable mention consists of 4 people. It's 3 competitors and 1 advocate manager, I guess, that could
Mhm.
still probably whoop some ass if need be. So it's going to
Okay.
consist of the 4 horsewomen minus 1, but not the 4 horsewomen you're thinking. So it's going to be Ronda Rousey,
Okay.
Shayna Baszler,
Love it.
Jessamine Duke.
Wait, no, wait. Okay.
Managed by someone who has experience in as a legitimate ass kicker, like legitimately managed, flanked, advocated by Ken Shamrock.
Whoa. Okay. Oh,
Ma-
that's different.
managed by Ken Shamrock.
Can I ask why you went with Jessamine Duke instead of Marina Shafir?
Because honestly, it was because Jessamine is more of a best friend to Ronda than Marina probably is.
Mm,
And
you're
they
probably right.
and Shayna and Jessamine were both on the Ultimate Fighter, coached by Ronda. Marina was not.
Very true. So
So,
Ronda could still have that kind of
and Ken Shamrock is a former UFC champion.
the ranking system would be very clear.
So,
There
but
would be no mix of like how this
who's who?
works.
But I could also see at some point Shayna eventually being the leader or being the face of it,
Mm.
while Ronda just takes a back seat and tag teams with Jessamine. Because
I could
Jessamine's
also see
clearly
that
the
too, because Ronda and Jessamine could easily run the Michaels and Diesel.
yes. So that's my honorable mention. We have Ronda, Shayna, Jessamine, with Ken Shamrock as the advocate.
That's pretty fire. That's a pretty fire trio.
The recently signed Ken Shamrock.
That's a that's a fire trio. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Just that dynamic. Because Ken would make sure they're ruthless. You know, Ken would be that edge that they need, that little bit of hardcore validity.
Mm-hmm. And he can still whoop somebody's ass if he needs
And
to.
he can definitely cheat for them. And imagine the guy yeah, it's like having a reverse China. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's
Like you got old Ken Shamrock.
if that makes any sense.
Like you still have an old Ken Shamrock as your
And
advocate,
Ken is still ripped. Ken's
have
last
Ken
run was fire.
Shamrock as your advocate.
Yeah,
Who's
dude.
telling Ken Shamrock what to do with his team?
Imagine Ken Shamrock cheating for the women.
Right? Like who gonna tell Ken Shamrock what to do?
What you gonna do? Hit me? Would you?
The women in Alpha Academy ain't gonna have no backup.
Nah. The only person, and it'll be even funnier if he sells for the women that do hit him back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could see Ivy Nile,
Just decking
like
him.
either chin checking him or like kicking him square in the nuts, and then chin checking him, or like choking him out or something.
It'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious. And he'd be like, "Somebody finally did it."
Yeah, but that's my
That'd be so
honorable
fire.
mention. So
So fire. There's so many angles.
I guess it's that time we jump into our official teams. Go ahead. Let us know who your 2-man team is.
All right. So my 2-man team, just to let you guys know my system, I pulled from all over the spectrum in the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a theme of just picking one person that I wanted in every team. And my 2-man team kind of was the hardest because I wanted to make sure I got somebody from present day and somebody from the past that would match their character now. And it was so hard not to just match Kurt Angle with somebody. Because like Kurt Angle and anybody is so easy. But I ended up finding my guy from present day, the newly returned Randy Orton, the Viper, and pairing him in a tag team I would call Cold Blooded
Oh God, I know
with
where this is going.
Jake the Snake Roberts. And it would be just, I mean, when I think of it, it's so beautiful. Just imagine a world where Pete Jake the Snake Roberts is coming out to the ring like he's world champion and he's fighting somebody like the Undertaker or Macho Man, right? And he's on the brink of losing. And right before he loses, Randy freaking Orton shows up. But it's like orange Randy Orton.
Yeah, angry.
The ref is knocked out. Randy punt kicks Macho Man Randy Savage, throws him in the ring. Jake DDTs him. Retains the world championship. And then Jake cuts a promo the next night saying that he has more than one snake in his bag. And now
Evil.
I'm walking around with my own Viper.
Evil.
And
Just
Randy
evil.
is the protege of Jake the Snake Roberts, lurking in the background, orange and angry, carrying his snake. So now Jake isn't carrying the snake anymore. He's got Randy carrying the snake. So Randy looks even more badass. It'd be so sick to see Jake the Snake Roberts just sicking Randy Orton on people. Like, it would be unreal, man.
I'm gonna be a little honest here. You might have just kicked my 2-man team square in the nuts.
I mean, that is just a dynamic duo for the ages. Like,
oh man,
Jake the Snake with crazy Randy Orton as a young bull. He'd be so much more vicious. You'd be more afraid of Randy than you were of Jake.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You definitely did just shoot me in the foot on that 2-man team because I went the complete opposite direction. So my 2-man team, you went for just like cold-blooded, ruthless killers. I took the opposite approach. I took a flashy scumbag approach, if you will.
Nice.
So my 2-man team is a person in WWE and a person from AEW, double dipping in the pond here. I went with I don't even know what to call this team, but just the flashy scumbags, if you will. So we're going Grayson Waller and Ricky Starks.
Grayson Waller and Ricky Starks.
Just like flashy scumbags. Just they're both cocky, they're both arrogant, both from different sides of the world, both talk very well but talk differently. And they both wear flashy stuff. They're both a-holes when they need to be. I felt like that was a pairing that could have done some magic. So I went Grayson Waller and Ricky Starks for my 2-man.
Yo.
Just the segments between them, are going to be golden.
Yes.
Because
I want to see it so badly now.
They're going to feed off of each other in two different ways.
Oh my God. Yes. Because Ricky Starks is a whole different energy. But Grayson's and it could like them riffing off of each other. It would be like the Attitude Era when like a bunch of guys that could talk were in the ring, just going like that segment where everyone made fun of Steph.
Yeah, it's like Grayson's gonna have the comedic jabs right there, just ready to go, and Starks is just gonna slash it like a knife.
Right, like Starks will cut deep, and then Grayson will just salt in the wound, man.
Yep, exactly. So that's my 2-man right there.
Scumbaggy of scumbags.
Grayson Waller, Ricky Starks. That's my 2-man.
That's a good tag. That's a good tag, though. That's a good tag. I definitely think I'm beating you guys on a tag.
Yes, but, you definitely are.
Oh, but what a tag. What a tag. The promos. And you would, ironically, I think you would run it just like Taker versus Randy in like the Ruthless Aggression era. Just the young, cocky kids like way too over their head. Just getting hunted down by these like monsters.
Exactly.
That would be so sick. But instead of like Voodoo, it would just be Randy Orton appearing like John Moxley in the crowd,
And Waller just running for his life.
just hunting him down.
Yeah, but I'll give you. I will accept the
But
humble
what a
defeat.
killer tag!
But
What
go
a
ahead,
killer
man.
tag!
Let's get it. I think my 3-man will do better. So what's your 3-man team?
Okay, I'm gonna start with the tag team. You might be better, but I really don't know, and that's why it's gonna be funny.
Okay.
The team, the stable, the faction name, if you will, is called Deadly Nightshade.
Okay.
You ready for the leader?
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley.
Oh God.
This might be closer than you think.
I hope we didn't think the same.
Holly Dead,
We thought the same.
famous from MLW and WoW Wrestling.
Yeah.
And guess what? That's not even the muscle. The muscle is Awesome Kong.
We thought the same.
Or otherwise known as Karma.
How,
Imagine those three
how
in
did
a
we do
team
this?
together, joint unification, just
Oh,
monsters roaming the land.
oh my God, we thought the same.
I mean, the women's division would be quaking in fear. Like,
We thought the same. Why did we do this?
because you got Rhea, who's just, I mean, mommy's always on top. And then you got Holly Dead, who would be the pit bull and the talker. She'd be amazing on the mic. And Karma, who's, I mean, Awesome Kong, speaks for itself. It's like Samoa Joe. It's like, I mean,
Why did we do
it'd
this?
just be such a force, such a force.
We've been friends for too long. We've been doing this podcast for too long.
Oh no.
Okay, so my 3-person team. I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna say the name. I called them the Bliss Fits.
Bliss Fits.
Leader, Alexa Bliss.
Oh, this is already so fire. This is already so. This will War Games. We're making it so War Games when this is done.
Cora Jade.
Whoa, Cora Jade gets another shout out.
And Piper Niven. Like NXT UK Piper Niven.
Oh, that's good.
I shit you not. Like my paper's right here.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really good.
We've been doing this for too long.
That's like really good. Oh, Karma and Piper Niven in War Games.
Yeah. Alexa Bliss was always on the team, and then I was like, Cora Jade and Alexa Bliss would be a good pairing, and they had them as my 2.
Would be a good team.
And then I was like, damn, you know what? Imagine if they had somebody big. And then I was like, who's a big person that could fit? And I was like, not Dewdrop, but Piper Niven from NXT UK.
Fits right in.
Oh my God, we got to make that a War Games. That's a War Games we can make.
Oh man, yo,
that might be the pairing right there.
Yo,
that might be the tiebreaker. We might need people to decide on that one.
I'm clipping this up. This is gonna be on the clips. That is crazy War Games.
That's a War Games match we gotta make. Everybody comment down below if you just heard both our teams. Let us know who won the 3-man. Or the 3-woman, I should say.
The 3-woman.
So yeah,
we've been friends for too long. That was random. We did not plan that.
Not at all.
I didn't even know your team was a woman. You know what I mean? That was wild. And we both chose them at the 3 spot.
Yeah.
All right, 4.
Yeah, go ahead. Knock your 4 out.
Faction name, the Tribe.
Okay.
Short backstory. Imagine Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. Seemingly having all his friends taken out by the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
And in the last moments of WrestleMania, the bloodline gets blitzed in the final moments of the match by these other 3 guys. And they end up pulling a hit on the bloodline to ensure that Jey Uso wins the championship. Jey Uso, the next night, goes, plot twist, I don't need the bloodline. I got my own tribe. And they reveal later that night, Jey Uso's tribe is Jey Uso, Jacob Fatu, and the Gorillas of Destiny.
Yeah, I'm biased. You know I can't be mad at anything with the Gorillas.
Yeah.
You know I can't be mad at nothing.
Tonga, Tongaloa, Jacob Fatu, and Jey Uso.
It's all right.
This is my tribe. I don't need the bloodline. And instead of red and black, they'll be blue and white.
It's okay. You know why?
Of course, now it looks way too close to the Bloods and the Crips, but that's a problem we'll deal with later.
It's all good because you know what? My 4-man is going to take your 4-man team in a War Games match too.
Oh,
just like the
Here
women.
we go. Here we go. I don't know who you getting to fight the tribe, man. The tribe is hard. Tribe is tough, man.
Ready for this?
Let's go.
A new Hurt Business.
Oh man, we've been friends too.
Still one of the same. Lashley's still there, but we got more muscle. We going with Alex Kane.
Okay, you did it. I was going to do it. You did it.
Alex Kane. Carmelo Hayes.
Fire. This is so funny. Go ahead.
Swerve. We
Swerve.
throwing Swerve in there too.
Carmelo Hayes, Swerve Strickland, Bobby Lashley,
Alex Kane.
Ooh, that's fire.
We going
That's
to War
fire.
Games.
Kane is the big man. That's fire.
Exactly. Kane as the big man when you already had Bobby.
That's fire. Because you know how fly Hayes is. You know how much natural swagger Swerve got. To come down with young Alex Kane, Boomaye, like the fire trio. They don't even need Bobby. They don't even need Bobby. They can ride on their own. Bobby can be like Roman.
Bobby's just
Bobby
there.
can be like Roman. He can be like
the advocate.
He's the advocate, man. And then he'll be champion when it's time to be champion. But he let his young boys rock.
Yeah, the way I see it is, young Kane as a world champ. You got Carmelo and Swerve as your tag champs. And if Bobby's feeling the need, Bobby can go chase an IC title or a US title.
And Alex Kane wouldn't have to change a thing about his promos.
Nope. Run your promos
the
exactly the same. Just be you.
Just be you.
Just wear a suit every once in a while. Just wear a
all
suit
you gotta do is say one little thing before you hit your line. Because as Joan is y'all all can get this work. All they
Mhm.
got to do is say right before that, because this is the hurt business, and everybody can get this work. That's it.
Mhm.
That's the that's the that's it.
Yeah.
The whole stadium say that way.
Get this work. That's a
That's
war game
fire.
right
That is such a war games. That is such a war games. Damn.
We might need to make these people on war.
Damn. Because then you got Fatu versus Kane again. But now it's Fatu with the Gorillas of Destiny.
Mm-hmm. And then he got
But it's Kane with
Mello,
two of the flyers. Like,
and then he got Mello and and I'm not gonna hold you. I think Swerve against any of the Gorillas is gonna be a great match.
yo, that
I
moment
think
with Swerve
Swerve.
and Tonga in the ring.
I was gonna say honestly, as much as I love Tonga, I think Swerve and Tonga Loa would be awesome too.
That'd be
All right, well
such a
let's
fire trio.
because
And
I got
then
a
Jay
feeling.
versus Bobby at the end. Oh my
You know what?
gosh.
This has me nervous for the 5 man.
Classic.
This got me nervous for the
This
five
is
man
about to be
jam.
very funny. The tables are about to turn. Check this out.
Okay.
My 5. It is not called the Hurt Business. It's called the Winner's Circle.
Okay.
Same Bobby from today.
Yep.
You know, businessman, you know, investments, you know, strong belief. Like it's like stock when he pick you.
Mm-hmm.
You just come up. So check this out. In my 5-person winner's circle, sponsored by Bobby Lashley. Our front man is actually the front woman, Jade Cargill.
Okay. Liking it.
Her muscle, Trick Williams.
Ah, nice. Nice.
Yo, okay, so Bobby, Jade, backed up by Trick Williams,
Mm-hmm.
and Plot Twist Tag Team that Bobby Lashley came to in the final moments of cultivating this team before he introduced them to the world. The last 2 people he picked up. Talked to him in the locker room down on their luck, like, yo, I understand the disrespect. I know what it's like to be disrespected. I know what it's like to be counted out. I know what it's like to be better than everybody else and nobody show you the respect you deserve. But I promise you, if you come with me, I'll make everybody respect you. And they said yes. And those 2 gentlemen were Cole and Austin Gunn, the Gun Club.
Okay. Not that was a plot twist. That was a plot twist.
Right?
That's a plot twist.
And I think it upholds good status. Because with Trick Williams being the big man for Jade Cargill
Mm-hmm.
and the Guns being a straight tag team, Trick Williams can be her muscle and a great singles mid card star at the same time. And at any point in time, Trick can be out there on his own. And when he's in trouble, he can call on the Guns.
Okay.
It just works. It just works. It's a
Let's see.
tough.
You know what? My 5 man team, because your 5 man team has a woman.
Mhm.
I kind of want to swap somebody out and add a woman just to fuck with you a little bit. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it the way I have it. It was there for a reason. I'll keep
Listen,
it.
Jay can fight a man.
I mean, she might have to fight somebody in this group. I'm a little nervous because even the small people might, be a little scrappy for her. But my 5 man is kind of like a new, more refreshing, certainly more talented version of the League of Nations.
Interesting.
Call them the nations, if you will.
Interesting.
Managed by the Canadian Adam Copeland, not Edge. Managed by the Canadian Adam Copeland. The face from the U.S., the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
I'm already nervous for Bobby.
Flanked by Switzerland's own Claudio Castagnoli.
Okay.
The UK's Will Ospreay.
Nervous again.
And we needed a European in there somewhere.
I feel like we can handle Claudio, but
we're not going with him now. We're going with him in WWE when he was at his most dominant. Pre-League of Nations in WWE.
Got to.
Bulgaria's Rusev.
Oh, you went with Rusev. I thought for sure he was going to go with Sheamus.
Nah, we're going Rusev. But we're going like undefeated Bulgarian.
Yeah.
Rusev.
Is this pre-John Cena squash Rusev?
Yes, this is like Rusev Machka as soon as he came to WWE. Like when he was just stomping on everybody's back and pulling them back. Like this is Rusev pulling down the American flag Rusev.
My favorite Rusev.
Like right before he fought Big Show.
I know people love Rusev Day, but that was my favorite Rusev.
Yeah, no. It's like angry Bulgarian Rusev.
I wish they stuck with that Rusev, dog.
Like
I wish because they showed that it was possible. Gunther makes Rusev possible.
Yes.
If they can do Gunther in 2023, they could have done Rusev. And it could have worked.
Absolutely. And this is like
he was such a throwback.
Like a tribute to the troops, ripping down the flag.
Yes.
Kicking the soldier in the chest, Rusev.
Yes.
Big Show.
He was going to be the closest thing we got to like Iron Sheik or somebody.
Big Show about to cry in the ring, Rusev.
I love it. That Rusev was so
I'll be honest, right here.
Okay,
Because you brought in Jade. What I was gonna do was I was gonna take out Rusev and bring in Io Sky.
And bring in Io Sky?
Yeah, well, Io Shirai.
Oh yes, well yeah.
That was gonna be the League of Nations, if you will. But I kept Rusev there because Rusev was on my pick.
No, dude. No. Because it still works. Because you'll have Adam Copeland as a manager. And Bobby doubles as a manager and a wrestler.
And
so Bobby will just step in.
And I have 5 different nations covered. I have Canada with Adam. I have US with Danielson, Claudio, Switzerland, Ospreay, UK, and then Miro, Bulgaria.
Yo. Nah, you wiping the floor with me. And you know why? It's because the guns aren't ready yet. The guns will have a great showing, but Rusev is tearing the guns up
by himself, and then even the tag teams, whoever I use, be it Danielson and Claudio or Claudio and Ospreay.
Because I think you would have to do Danielson and Bobby. You would have to do Danielson and Bobby. I think you would give if you really trying to cut.
You could do Edge and Bobby, like you could do Adam and Bobby.
No. Edge got to be the manager, dog. Edge got to be the manager. I was gonna say
spear for spear.
He OP. You can't put Edge in there.
Well, it's not Edge, it's Adam.
No, you can't put no fucking Adam in there.
He said it's still Edge. We know who Adam is. Adam is him.
Nigga. Edge is OP, bro. Edge is OP. Danielson's already hard enough. You gotta have Danielson versus Bobby, because that's gonna be at least a more of a fight for Danielson. Who do you have? Do you have Rusev take on Trick?
I guess yeah.
Trick on Rusev,
and then the tag team would be Claudio and Ospreay.
Such a tough tag, but that's what it would have to be. That's what it would have to be. It would
That
have to
sounds
be
like
the
a
Guns versus Claudio and Osprey. You
that
would
sounds
have to,
like a tag
yo,
team.
the pep talk you need to give Austin, because I'm putting Austin on Will.
That
The
tag
pep
team
talk I'm giving
there is
Austin, you gotta
scary.
step it up, son. You gotta
That
step it
tag team
up
on paper just scared the piss out
because
of me a little bit.
yeah, because Osprey tips the scale. He tips the scale way too much. So it's like, bro, you gotta really hold it together. Y'all gotta be the best tag team ever. Don't go individual. I don't want to see no man to man when y'all get in there. Y'all gotta be the best tag team in the world tonight. Cause y'all gotta take them on as a tag. I don't want y'all to split up at all. Cause the minute y'all split up, they eating y'all up. They eating y'all alive. I think they're gonna cost us the match. I hate to
So
say it.
all things
I hate to
considered,
say it,
though,
but I think it's gonna come down to like a really good showing by the Guns, but at the end of the day, they're gonna get split up.
yeah,
They're
it's
gonna
gonna
get
be a good
split
one.
up, and Osprey and Claudio gonna take their heads off.
It's gonna be something to watch.
Oh my goodness, what a match! What a match!
But I think that's it. That's all of our I think that's all our picks right there, correct?
Man, this was fun, dude.
This
This was
definitely
so
was.
fun.
This
I
made us
love it.
think a little bit.
Yeah,
All right.
a lot of
So
fantasy booking, man.
So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Fantasy Factions episode. Make sure you guys leave a comment, drop your 2 cents in, maybe you'll get $1 back. Let us know who made the best factions, who made the best teams. Was it myself or was it Stevie Jobber over here? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you know where to find us, you already know. But if you don't, you can find us on YouTube, Twitter, or X, Facebook, dangerousjobberswebsite.com, and anywhere you can listen to music.
Yes, sir.
YouTube, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. You can find us on TikTok as well. Make sure you link up with us and stay up to date on all the clips, all the announcements, all the videos and episodes that we drop, because we might do something spectacular and you don't want to miss it. So make sure you check it out.
Hello.
But
Hello.
that's it for this week. Make sure you guys stay up, stay blessed, and as always, stay dangerous.
Hell yeah.
People have been asking me to be the best in the world. Why, Eddie, why?